Okay, welcome back to another video, and basically in today's video we'll be coding a FizzBuzz game in JavaScript. So basically a FizzBuzz game is a game which takes numbers, and if the number is a factor of 3 it will print fizz, if the number is a factor of 5 it will print buzz, and if it's both a factor of 3 and 5 it will print FizzBuzz. So let's jump into it. Okay, so basically we have a blank HTML document, so let's just style that up, open up the HTML tags, and also give it a title if you want. So we'll be running our code in the body, so in between the body open up a script tag. Okay, open up a script tag. Now the first step is to create a function. When I create the function, we're going to call it FizzBuzz. Okay, it's going to take no arguments, so perfect. Now after that, the next step we're going to have to do over here is basically use a for loop to give us our numbers. So I is equal to 1, so this is where it's going to start. It's going to start at 1. I want it to go to 100, so I is less than or equal to 100. So that's going to ensure that it goes to 100, and every time this function is ran, I want you to increment. Awesome. And then, so what we're going to be using here today is an if condition, but you can use a case switch or all of those, but I just like using if conditions better. So let's go. If I divided by 3 gives no remainder, okay, and I divided by 5 gives no remainder as well, which means it's FizzBuzz. Remember the rules of the game, which means it's FizzBuzz. So we're gonna console.log FizzBuzz, console.log FizzBuzz tab, control save. Make sure to buy the softwares you're using, guys. Okay, so the next is else if, the next condition, else if the number is I, okay, it's divisible by 3, which is equal to 0, that is fizz. So we're going to console.log fizz. Okay, console.log fizz. Perfect. Then we have our last else if, or our last condition, else if the number is divisible by 5, okay, and it leaves no remainder. We're going to console.log buzz, console.log buzz. Okay, so basically what this code is going to do over here, it's going to check the numbers to see, for the first statement, it's going to check to see if the number divisible by 3 leaves a remainder of 0, which means it is a factor of 3, and the number divisible by 5 leaves a remainder of 0. It's going to print FizzBuzz. The reason you start with this condition is because it takes 2 statements. So if I had to do this one first, for example this one here, and then it would override this one on top. So if this one was on top, it would override everything. So this one has to take higher priority. So awesome. So we're not done yet, we have one more, so it's just an else. Okay, basically what this else will do, this else will just console.log the number. So if it's not the factor of 5 or not the factor of 3, this else will just console.log it. Awesome. So we can inspect here. I'm not sure if we're going to see anything. We can inspect over here, go over to our console. There's our console. Nothing's happening yet. Do you know why? We haven't outputted the number. We haven't called the function. So we're going to create a new variable. We're going to output this number. So output, we're going to make it equal to the FizzBuzz, the function. Okay. Then we're going to console.log that output. The output. There we are. Now let me just inspect over here. And as you can see on this section, we start from 1, 2, 3 fizz. Perfect. 4, 5 bars, 6 fizz. Look at a number like 15, FizzBuzz, because it is a factor of 3 and 5. Number like 30, FizzBuzz. So yeah, that was the quick tutorial for today, or at least challenge. There is a way to write this whole entire code faster, or a much cleaner way to write this code. So that will be an exercise if you want to try it out with case switch. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.